Sagittarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for June 22nd through the 28th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Saggy. What do we got? The overall energy for the reading, the Nine of Cups. We've got emotional stability, happiness, you know, when you go inward and you feel, oh my God, I feel so good. That's what we got there. In the recent past, the Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Five of Cups. So, okay. You're coming out of a situation that doesn't look very pleasant, but you're coming out with a lot of determination to put yourself first, and that's what brings you out of the situation. Because it's like, okay, enough is enough. I gotta think about myself, and that's it. That's what I'm doing. Okay, and I feel like you've succeeded here to come out of whatever that was. Okay. In the current situation, the Two of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Three of Wands. What? I mean, there's happiness, but like there's... I'm not sure if there's waiting for happiness or if there's the energy of happiness, and then it's in between two gaps of time. So it's like, is there pause and then happiness and then big ass pause again and then happy? I don't understand what this is. Either that or you've been waiting to be happy here. In a particular situation, you're kind of pointing in a direction and saying, I want happiness over there. And I've been waiting for that to happen. Could be that. I don't know. We shall see. But in the immediate future, the Seven of Cups, the King of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, you're almost looking like you're looking for a new place, a new home. Here, you're exploring some options. You're kind of, calculating everything that needs to be calculated. And then it's like, okay, we know what we got to do here. So it's almost looking like there's a little bit of exploring some options when it comes to potentially new housing situation. Or something that has to do with your stability here. But let's see. Let's do the Nine of Cups. For the Nine of Cups, you get the Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Empress. Yeah, you've grown a lot. That's why you maintain this sense of inner peace, almost. And it's from that experience over there. That's what pushed you in the direction of, okay, I got to do something about something. Not on the cards, please. Nope. No. Okay. Right there. You want to... Right there? Right there. Yes? No? Maybe so? Right over there. Okay. I mean, you got this spot over here that Mama arranged for you. I made some changes here, and she's got a new favorite spot in the house. Okay, that's good. That's good. We'll take the tail on the cards ish. They're worse than babies, man. Sometimes. What can I do to accommodate you? And no, you accommodate me. Okay, we gotta move. Yeah, she won't accommodate us. Okay, alrighty. Hold on, hold your horses. We gotta do this the way we're supposed to do it. Okay, you ran all the way here. Okay. We'll manage. A tail is in the way. Anyways, yeah, that's how you've learned to maintain a sense of Not even sanity, it's beyond that. It's a sense of balance that you carry through whatever it is that you're experiencing. So super nice. Whatever that was, definitely was your training for this. Queen of Pentacles in the recent past, you get the Moon, the Queen of Swords, the Three of Cups. Okay. So this is where you're showing me, look, I was convinced that this was a happy place, this was where I belonged and things like that. And you're showing me a situation that involves another person, and you're kind of telling me it just switched for you, you know, at some point. It's like going from really being convinced that this is it, this is the best thing for you, to into an energy of I have to love myself here, you know, and I have to be brutally honest with myself, and really, if I change my mind and I don't believe anymore that this is the best thing, then really come to terms with that, you know. So something clicked, something shifted for you there. For the Six of Wands, you get the Page of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Wands. And it was a process, you know, it was a process. It didn't just because you shifted and that clicked for you, whatever aha moment you had there, that doesn't mean that everything changed that second, you know. It was a process. Slowly but surely, you're starting to head in the direction of understanding what that actually means, to put yourself first and to function from exactly that place in whatever it is you're doing there. Let me see the Five of Cups. For the Five of Cups, you get the Temperance card, the Judgment card, the Six of Cups. I don't know exactly what happened because you keep on not showing me. You're like, it was bad. It was bad. Let's just leave it at that. But I do see that whatever happened there came through with a lot of a massive energy of transformation for you, like a life-changing type of you know, once you come out of that, you don't feel the same about yourself. So this was definitely your door towards healing, whatever experience this was. You know, not as it was happening, but the minute you decided to put yourself first in this experience, you found the door that was available from this type of an experience for you. So, cool. Let me see the Two of Wands. For the Two of Wands, you get the Two of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles. That's why there's these gaps of time. This is distance. Because right now you're showing up kind of on your own, doing your own thing, and it feels good. It's like, hey, I'm good where I'm at. But there's almost like something that's trying to form between your energy and another energy. I don't know if it's a partnership or maybe a new business or something, but it's in the making, you know, whatever this is. So it's not here yet as a full-on energy. It's just the forming of it. Okay. So as of right now, you may have no idea if this is gonna turn into something, if it's gonna lead anywhere. You have no idea, but you're there with it. You're involved in the process of, again, in the making. For the Ten of Cups, you get the High Priestess, the Justice card, the Seven of Cups. Interesting. You have a pretty interesting perception over this. Like you have a good feeling over it. Like, okay, it's gonna go places. It's gonna be nice. That's your feeling over it. And then you're kind of also leaving it in the hands of the universe. You know, if this is meant to be, it's meant to be. You know, if this is going to play out into something, whatever it wants to play out, then so be it. So, interesting and nice the way you're kind of coming at this. For the Three of Wands, you get the King of Wands, the Six of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it's going to shape up into something over time, though. Again, not a one-nighter thing. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to shape into something. And you'll see when it does. Because it's it's showing up in the physical as something, and you feel good about it. You're like, oh my god. Okay, so right now you're kind of in the not knowing, in the stages of let's try, let's do, and we'll see down the road where it's taking us, if it's taking us anywhere, but it's looking like it's taking you somewhere. For the Seven of Cups, you get, in the immediate future, you get the Strength card, the Nine of Wands, the Devil. Oh, interesting. You are exploring some options here, as I said. Whatever this is has to do with your stability. You're having a little bit of a hard time here because there's a side of you that you don't want to function from when you look into these options. You're trying your best to not bring that up to the surface. Now, I don't know what that side of you is, but you consider it to be not beneficial for this process. So it could be maybe a little bit of impulsivity, maybe a little bit of procrastination, maybe something of yours, you know, that you feel that no, it shouldn't show up in here while I decide what I do next in regards to whatever situation you got going on. But you're having a little bit of a hard time there, keeping it at bay. That side of you being like, nope, I said I wouldn't do that, so I'm not gonna do it. But then it comes forward and it's like, fuck. Okay, so there's awareness there. There's, okay, I can't bring this forward. This part of me that, I find it not great, usually, but especially for the situation, no, I can't have this here. For the King of Swords in the immediate future, you get the Three of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Cups. So... I also feel like you might be exhausting yourself a little bit with looking into too many options, in the sense of, I see you after some time just sitting with things and trying to make the best decision ever that you can make in regards to whatever this is. I kind of see you kind of jumping into something, but blindfolded. Like, you spend a lot of time looking into some options here, and then you just kind of like, I'm too tired for this shit, so I'll just do that. So it's like, okay, so you've exhausted yourself a little bit with looking into things here. You're exhausting me here. She cried for me last night. I stayed, sometimes I stay downstairs before I go to bed. I stay downstairs a little overtime, depending on how many videos I have to process and all of that, and I stay on the laptop longer. And if I'm not there when everybody's set to go to bed, she cries. Aww. And when I hear her, I'm like, oh, my baby girl. She was like, where's Mama? I know I'm here. You know I'm here. I'm downstairs sometimes. But can you not be here now? And I say that with the most love in my heart. No. Let's not play with Mama's things. My little baby, can you go? Okay. No? We're gonna stare into each other's not eyes? Okay. You're going. Where are you going? You can go on the bench. Or there. For the Ten of Pentacles in the immediate future, you get the Tower, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. Okay, so ultimately, I see you're reaching a conclusion about whatever this is, so making a decision and probably going in a direction with something here. It may look disastrous initially, but it actually turns out to be the best decision. So this is quite the process for you, because I'm like, okay, here you go. You're kind of looking into things here, kind of doing something, and then you get to the place in which, oh my God, I've exhausted myself looking into all these things, and fuck it, I'm just going to do this. And then you look at the result of that, and it comes back as, oh my fucking God, what just happened? What did I just do? But then ultimately, it actually turns out for the best. So don't worry about it, even if it looks nasty, whatever it is. It's not going to look nasty for long. You're going to realize that, oh, I think this was a good decision, you know. So it looks a little complicated, but I think you're good. From the universe for you, as a final advice, you get the Chariot, the King of Cups, the Three of Swords. You carry some pain with you, though. Like, you're good and all. And you're, for the most part, pretty clear in your energy and in your openness towards whatever experience comes your way. The universe is kind of like, tell them. They carry a little bit of pain, you know, unhealed type of an energy that you carry with you. So it's kind of like baggage that you may have, that you thought or think you've unpacked, but it's not really unpacked. Not all of it, at least. So the universe wanted me to let you know that you still carry some pain from something with you. I'm assuming it's that past experience, but anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.